I need some dark rim glasses to complete the hipster look.
Your hipster look, yeah.
Yeah. Mia, stop breathing.
Shh. It's hot in here.
That's why she's panting like that.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
I don't know.
I've been wearing a hat inside all day. When he's hot, I'm always cold, so.
Am I going to do the intro?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's John and Morgan with Longhaul Lifesavers, and welcome to another episode of Finally Friday.
Woohoo! We made it to the weekend.
This has kind of been a shitty week.
That's my coffee cup.
So, it's my coffee. You got your own.
Why has it been a shitty week?
I don't know, because I got kind of a head cold going on.
It's not Rona.
And, I don't know, I'm doing all the studying for...
No, you haven't talked about any of that.
So, I can say it, I'm doing all the studying for my new career. I'm in school, in classes, whatever. I don't care. I'm getting out of nursing. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't stand it anymore. There's that.
Why can't you stand nursing?
Because I hate people. That's why. Plain and simple, right there. I hate people. 3 words.
No, that's not why.
That's it.
No, I mean, that's part
exactly
of it.
it.
That's part of it.
No. So, I'm trying to be more myself in these things, too. And, like...
Oh, not so edited from me?
Yeah.
Filtered.
So don't be cutting this out. But, yes, I hate people. And the people I hate...
She does,
know
too.
It. She hates people, too. See? This is why she's my dog.
Yeah, but you know, in all seriousness, okay, so we got Mia, our husky. She was supposed to be my dog. I found her. I picked her out. I brought her home. And then...
She loves me.
Yeah, she tolerates me because I feed her.
She's daddy's girl. Yeah, she's daddy's girl. That's for sure.
What else was bad about this week?
I don't know. It's just been long.
It has not been for me.
I got so much crap to do. And then, like, we did the daylight savings, so now it gets dark early. Got a lot of shit to do.
We also accomplished something good today.
What? Oh, we got a contract lined up.
Where are we going next?
Montgomery, Alabama. Greenbow, Alabama.
Everyone should know that movie. Everyone. Yeah. Even if you're not a movie person.
Jenna, you taste like cigarettes. Ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
When Quinn had her little foot injury and had her little leg wrapped, he called her Lieutenant Dan the entire time because she has such short, stubby legs and she looked like she had her leg amputated.
You ain't got no legs.
Yeah. But then you had payback because, like, the week later, he got hurt at work.
Broke my toe.
And he had to have his foot all wrapped up, so called him Lieutenant Dan.
These girls are very needy today.
Very needy.
If you can see in the back, we have, right here, it's our Christmas tree. All the decorations is up.
Yes, they are.
Just for us to tear them down before we leave.
I'll put the video here. Part of the reason we put all the decorations up was because we will be leaving here, like, December 5th, and, I really don't want to set everything up again.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get somewhere and then set it up and have it up for like 2 weeks and have to take it down. So I wanted to make sure we got a full month of it. Plus, I'm really over 2020. Can we be honest?
Isn't?
Yes, I'm really over it. So
yeah.
I wanted to just... Oh, and the dogs moved the camera.
So, I know a lot of you have requested more gun stuff. And one person had a really good name for it. What was it? Firearm Fun Days or something like that? And I would love to. But the issue is YouTube. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of community guidelines when it comes to gun channels. And it's a lot of headache that I just really don't want to get into.
Well, and it seems like all the research we do, like some things say, yes, you can talk about guns, or you can't talk about guns, or you can show guns, or you can't show guns, or it's such a gray area. And they also have the ability to just shut your account down.
Yeah.
And we have worked pretty hard to have our subscribers, and we appreciate all of you, and we really don't want to lose our account. So
I may start looking into, there are other platforms that don't censor as much. So we may look at going, keeping the YouTube channel and then having a gun channel on a separate platform. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. There's a lot of research going on and a lot of trying to figure out the best way to navigate it. And then if it works out, it does. If it doesn't, then sorry.
But YouTube, from what this is how I interpret it, that you can show videos of you shooting a gun on YouTube, but you can't show how to take a gun apart, you can't show how to put a gun together, you can't show building a gun.
No.
You can't show anything about reloading.
No.
And you can't show them where they're located in your home.
No. Which that would have been the majority of my videos.
Yeah, I guess if you guys are interested in seeing him shoot a bunch of guns, because I guess that's the only video that you could pretty much follow all the guidelines and not get in trouble for.
Which, and I know there are a plethora of gun channels out there that do all this. The risk reward benefit isn't there. It's a lot of headache to go through to get one of those up and running just to make the same stuff that everyone else is making. So it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, so sorry about that, because he was really excited.
We'll sprinkle in some gun stuff every now and then maybe. And
yeah, he did finish was it the Glock 19 that you just finished?
Yeah.
And he had shot that whole video and we were ready to upload it and thought, let's just read a little bit carefully, you know, make sure we're covering all our bases, and that's when we started realizing that YouTube's a little bit more sensory than we thought. We are headed back to Fort Wayne when we get next
Wednesday.
Yeah, so 4 or 5 days we're heading out. And we'll be up there for a whole week, won't we?
Yep.
I'll be in Fort Wayne that whole time. He's gonna go hunting.
Yep.
With his dad. So you can do hunting videos, can't you?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll have to research that.
Probably not. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put a small deep freeze in the RV because if I take a deer, I gotta have somewhere to put it. So maybe I'll let extra storage space that we got in the basement will house a little deep freeze.
He's been trying to put a deep freeze in this RV for a long time now.
It'd be convenient.
Which it does stink because like duck season, our entire freezer in the RV gets completely full, and then I try to buy things that I want to eat, not just duck, and
there's no room.
No room. So yeah, maybe. So John bought me a Christmas present, and if you know John, is literally the worst person in the world to
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
To keep a surprise. He's the worst person ever.
Here's my justification, because she set up the Christmas decorations because we're going to be leaving soon.
Yes.
So there was no point in me keeping the gifts there. Because we're not going to have a tree set up come Christmas time, and just open the stupid presents.
No,
so.
Babe, don't let him fool you. Every year, he's horrible about it. He gets so excited. He wraps all the presents, and then it never fails. They'll sit there maybe 2-3 days, and then he's like, do you want to open them? Yeah, you want to open them.
Whatever.
And, I'm
just going to stop buying you stuff then.
Who doesn't want to open up? Whatever.
That's how you solve that problem. You just don't buy them.
You just can't. You can't keep a surprise. You get too excited. Don't you? Admit it. It's not a bad thing. It's adorable. And it's the same thing. Like, I can't get him something. He always ruins the surprise. Always.
How do I ruin it?
Because you figure it out, or you are Snoopy, or you trip me up on something, and I ruin the surprise every time.
Well, what did you get?
I got an Apple Watch.
Finally.
Yes. I'm super excited about it.
I was going to get her an Apple Watch a couple years ago, but she wanted the Fitbit Versa or whatever. And then somebody hacked that account, so then she couldn't use it anymore. So it was just a pointless piece of equipment sitting there that wasn't getting used. So I figured we'll get her this because they're difficult to hack. So
yeah. And apparently, do you need in the video? Or what's the problem? Excuse me.
It's because it's freaking hot in here.
Okay, we had to turn the fan on because apparently Quinny Minny is hot.
We're all hot.
I'm not. So, John said that he bought it at Best Buy and was talking to the guy there and was asking him about it being hacked and about how the Fitbit was hacked. And apparently that's a really common issue with the Fitbit smartwatches, that they all get hacked. And I know I have called so many times to Fitbit customer service, and they've just said, sorry, we don't have any record of you. And it's like, yeah, right, because my account was hacked. Like, how do I fix this? So basically, you pay $200 and somebody hacks it, and you literally can't even use it for a watch anymore. Like, I didn't even have a clock on it. So it's just been sitting there collecting dust, and I wanted just I don't know.
The little square one. I don't know.
It's like a rectangle.
It's like a rectangle one.
Yeah, whatever the Fitbit, the original type one. And because I'm not that bougie, but he surprised me, and he did really good. And he got me rose gold, and it's like magnetic, so that's pretty cool because I have a lot of issues with fine motor skills. So I was very happy that I don't have to try and put a little, what is that called? tongue? No.
Little what?
What's the little, like... When,
oh, like the little tooth through the hole?
The little, like...
Stud.
There's a name for it, I feel like. So we have some friends that just bought a fifth wheel, and I don't think they're actually even in it yet. They move into it tomorrow.
Today, I thought.
So sometime this weekend-ish.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So anyways, they text us and asked, what is one thing that we could not live without being full-time in a fifth wheel? And both of us agreed, washer and dryer.
Yeah.
So, the other thing, which is like the dumbest but most simple thing that I could not live without, is having the dish drying rack that goes inside the sink, because it doesn't take up any counter space. And counter space in an RV is always
a premium.
It's like beachfront real estate right there. Was there anything else specific in a fifth wheel that you...
No, that's why I said washer and dryer, because it just makes everything more convenient. I couldn't think of anything that I couldn't live without, you know?
Yeah. I think, too, the washer and dryer might be a bigger deal to us because I wash your scrubs. Mm-hmm. And I don't... Like, he comes home with scrubs that are icky, and I don't want them sitting in our dirty laundry all week long until I have enough of a load to go to the laundromat. Whereas when he walks in the door, he can literally strip down, throw the scrubs right into the washing machine, and turn it on. So I think maybe it is a bigger deal to us, but it's also just so convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient. Yeah. We don't have to take time out of our day to go to the laundromat.
And nothing gets stolen. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, I think that'd be my number one. Would be that. Congratulations to Jordan and Heather and Lucy.
Yes, Lucy was the dog in the video last Friday.
Getting your new RV. Congratulations, we're happy for you guys.
Yes.
And Jordan's had a lot of questions going through this process, so some of the questions that he's had, we've taken down notes, and we're gonna do a couple videos on there. Have been a couple videos that we've tried to do in the past, like a hookup video and a unhook video.
Like hitching.
And the last 3 contracts that we've had where we've hitched up and de-hitched, is that a word? I don't know, whatever. Unhitched. There we go. All 3 times it's rained, so we haven't been able to make it. So hopefully this time we'll be able to make that video for you guys, and so that way you can refer back and see how it's done. Because
most of his questions were about the Lippert level up system, right?
Yeah, and like what to put under the level up system, which I just made my own blocks. I didn't buy any. Because for the price that you pay for them, you can just build your own.
Lippert on Facebook just started a group called Lippert Scouts Community, I believe is what it's called. And you can ask to join their group, and then if you have any questions about any Lippert components, because, you know, not only do they make your frame, but they make the level up systems, they make furniture, they make appliances. There's like a ton of stuff that Lippert makes. So if you have specific questions, it's kind of a good resource, not only to get, because there are Lippert representatives that are on the page, but there's also a whole plethora of other RVers that use the same Lippert components and might be able to troubleshoot things with you. Some people got kicked out of the RV park here.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
That is, we have talked about it in a number of our videos, but the number one thing with RVing is RV etiquette.
Yeah.
And the fact that a lot of people don't realize there is a big difference between an RV park and a campground. Campgrounds normally, it tends to be free for all. You can be loud. I mean, they have quiet hours and stuff, but it's not normally your full-time people, like people that work, like him, that goes to work. So anyways, there was 2 RVs that pulled into the park here, and they had 10 people probably between the 2 RVs.
Yeah, between kids and everybody.
And I'm not really sure, we don't know who lived in which RV because they were back and forth all day and all night, but the screaming, the cursing, the slamming doors, the crying, the yelling, just all of it. Fighting. Yeah, literally fist fighting. And the lady that's next to one of the sites where this was all going on, she goes to bed early and wakes up she goes to work at 3 a.m. So this hooting and hollering went on all night long, and it's right in her bedroom window basically, and finally the park said, nope, you're done, no more. So which we always really appreciate when an RV park threatens a customer about, hey, this is your warning, if you do it again, you gotta go. If they don't actually follow through with that, that's like our biggest pet peeve. But this park follows through. They give you one warning and then you're out. So.
And then they tried to come back like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have a place to go, and the park was like,
nope.
Sorry about your luck.
Oh, but the whole reason I was saying that was so another lady in the park here had kind of walked over and said something to the grandma that was in the group and said, you know, hey, can you kind of keep it down? Like it's quiet hours and people here, you know, go to work and stuff. And the grandma said, we can be loud. This is a campground. No, the sign says RV park. And they're very, very specific when you check in, this is an RV park. So
they were just very rude and disrespectful.
Yeah.
And kind of trashy.
Yeah. So know your RV etiquette.
And don't be trashy.
Well, I don't care if you be trashy, just do it somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care what anybody does, but don't do it on my time. I'll tell you right now, there is no one that gets madder than a Morgan in her bathrobe coming out to yell at you in the middle of the night.
You're always in your bathrobe.
I know, but I'm saying in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night or middle of the day. Doesn't matter.
I love my bathrobe, but I'm saying don't wake me up.
So we're not going to extend here. We tried to extend here. It wasn't for lack of trying.
Yeah, the biggest reason here, because we love Paducah. We absolutely love it. But the hospital, for the first 2 months, he literally worked on one, off one, on one, off one. In the extension, we tried to write in there, has to be block scheduling or at least attempt to be block scheduling. We were told no.
Which is kind of BS because the other travelers that are at this facility, all of theirs says block scheduling. So mine's the only one that doesn't. So now I'm leaving.
Yeah, but is that what the travelers told you?
No, because like there's a couple and they came to work together and they said in their contract they were supposed to work the same days and it was supposed to be blocked.
Yeah, but
together.
didn't the hospital not follow that?
No, they did because it was in their contract, so they had to.
Oh, okay.
And there's another guy that works there as well, and it's in his contract for block scheduling, so he works 6 and then off 8, and then works 6 off 8. But it's in his contract, so I didn't imagine there'd be any big issue with me having block scheduled, but evidently there was. So. Yeah. Deuces, I'm out.
And we're going further south. And we're going to be close to the ocean. So, Mama's happy.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to shave my beard.
Not before hunting season.
Nope. In 2 weeks, I can shave it. Until then, nothing.
Medical Solutions tried to pull the, we lost your fit mask test paperwork. And I told our recruiter, no, he's not going to shave before... He'll do the test after hunting season.
I don't have a problem with that.
So, but I liked the COVID special on you.
The goatee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. I didn't think you looked bad with that. I don't like it when he has no beard or no mustache.
Yeah, I look
You
pretty
look weird. Your beard's weird. Do we have any music people in here? Would they know that? What do you think about doing a live?
I think we need a camera that's capable to do live.
You wouldn't just do it on the laptop?
No. Probably not.
I'm just wondering.
What are you going to talk about?
I don't know, but I'm wondering if people would be interested, like we could hold a live and people can just ask questions or...
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
I don't know.
Or do like one of those premieres. Are you familiar with this?
No.
Okay, so like this video, we could literally post this video as a premiere, and basically it's like a live time chat. When people, like when it goes live, people can watch it and comment live and we can talk to them while it's playing.
I don't know.
What do you guys think? Would you be more interested in us doing a live or sticking with the Finally Friday vlogs as scheduled? Because the live would just be like a one-time thing. It wouldn't be like a weekly.
Yeah.
We can't, his schedule.
I don't have a set schedule, so it's too hard to do
live stuff.
I mean, we can do them every now and then. Sprinkle them in where...
And it really stinks because I love to watch, like there's a number of channels that do live weekly that I really want to watch. And it never fails. There are always nights that like we go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night because he's going to work in the morning. And
just because I go to bed doesn't mean you have to. You can stay up.
I know, but the dogs feed off of you. So the moment you go to sleep, they go to sleep. So that means they wake up early. So if I stay up till 4 in the morning, the dogs are like at 7. Good morning! The other question I have for everyone is anybody interested in a winter video? Like ways to make your RV toastier for cold weather RVing.
I mean, we don't have to do a whole lot because ours is...
I know that, but there's like things we can talk about to...
Yeah.
And we just switched out our regular water hose for our heated hose, so that's what made me think of it. Because it hit 28 degrees. It's too cold. But today it's 70.
Today
so
it's hot. Yeah.
Who knows?
That's going to be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and then head on over to Instagram and follow us at Longhaul Lifesavers. See you guys.
Bye.
Dunzo.
Did you hear me? Yeah.